Hey everyone, I'm Tate.
And I'm Taylor.
We're bringing you a new special genre to our channel. What's it going to be called, Taylor?
Man, I know, I would say name pending. So for right now, let's just call it Squatch Watch Community.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is a chance for you, our believers, our adventure team, whatever you want to call yourselves, our listeners. This is a chance for you to bring your stories to us, and we'll put them out there to our growing community, and let everyone just hear your stories, get a chance to get your voice out there, because we always give ours. Now it's time for us to listen to you.
Yeah, and to your point, we're trying to build a community with this channel that we started 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
It's about you, the viewers and listeners out there, what you believe in and what you want to discuss with the community. We're just basically the microphone to get everybody's voices heard.
Notice our logo, it has headphones on because it's listening. We are listening to you. But I'm ready to talk about our guest and bring her in on this FaceTime call or just message calls, video call, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so real quick, what's her name?
Her name is Wendy Wilson.
Okay. And she's been at a lot of the cons.
A lot of the cons. Every Virginia con we've ever spoke at, she's been there. And she's always brought to me these stories and these pictures, and I've always told her, we're going to get to you, we're going to get to you. So right now is our chance to get to her and let everyone else hear her stories too, because these pictures we're about to show and the ones that she's about to talk about, I'm going to try to pick my favorite ones to let her talk about, are going to blow your mind like they did mine.
I'm excited. I have not seen much. I've seen a few little sneak peeks of them, and I'm really excited to get to talk to her and get to see these. And also, at the end of the day, we can tell you something looks fishy or something looks legit. We're not going to sit here and just slam something if it's not completely obvious that it's fake. If it's real, we're going to tell you that the door's open. If it's fake, we're going to say, we're not buying it so much, but we're never going to just concrete say something is real or fake.
Yeah.
That's just not our job. We feel it's our job to let you decide, let the viewer decide. So you decide if these are real or if you need to see more.
So let's let Wendy take it away.
Okay. Well, my name is Wendy Wilson, and I'm actually from West Virginia. I moved here about we bought this house 2014, but I didn't actually move in until like December of 2014, and I didn't know that these things existed until 2016. I started finding footprints, just in weird indentations on the ground, and I kind of mentioned it to my husband, and he was like, no, like those things don't exist. And he was just like, it's got to be like, other animals like deer, or that they're leaving these indentations on the ground. So I'm like, okay. But then I started seeing them with the naked eye. So the first ones I saw were the black ones. They were completely black. And then one of like the biggest ones that I've seen was a red one. And I've only seen it once with the naked eye. So I do have pictures there of like a reddish brown. I usually don't. Actually, I did see another one that was more brownish, like right by on my sidewalk on all fours one night. So I have seen it twice, but it was a completely different one. He was slim. The biggest one that I've seen, he's like huge, and he's like husky looking. And the other ones, the pictures that I have there, I did not see those with the naked eye. I just kind of felt like, I always have a feeling like where they are. So I just kind of point my my phone and take pictures.
Yeah.
So those are those.
Would you say that this one is of its face right there, of the head, or would you say that's more of the chest area and his head's up higher?
I think it's the head.
Okay.
I see like a forehead, a cheek.
Yep.
I kind of see the nose like in the leaves. I think that's like the hair, it's like reddish brown.
Yep.
To me.
Yep.
I think that's a head.
Yep, that's exactly what I was saying too on that one. That's neat. And then is that him like kind of turned away?
Actually, this is a different time. Like,
oh, wow.
So it's a completely different, same area, just completely different days. This one, one, actually, I was there. I had walked down to the river with my family, and we had family from like my country visiting, and we had walked down to the river because my mom, my family, my immediate family knows what I have here. So she was kind of like letting them know, and they were so curious and wanted to see what was out here. So we walked down to the river, which I live, I'm like really close to the river. I'm kind of surrounded by the river. And so we walked down. We kept hearing noises, which normally it does not happen. But for some reason, because I think it was because we were all, from like a different, like ethnic, more a different country. They were curious, and we were there with like more like women.
Yeah.
So we started hearing like noises, and we would look, and there was nothing there. We actually heard one running through like the woods, and we didn't see anything. And I actually have a bigger picture of that one where my mom is taking a picture like to the woods, and I took a picture, and he showed up in the picture, and my mom is like right there also taking pictures.
Wow.
But he was there watching us.
How far would you say this is away from your house, these sightings?
Okay, so that one is like not even, maybe like a half a block.
Yeah, oh wow.
I don't think distance wise, like I just, we have like where my house is, we're kind of like in the middle
Yeah.
of my neighborhood. So we don't have like access to the river. The other lots have access or river view. But we do have a common lot for all the lots to kind of, if they want to have like a get together,
Yeah.
or go fishing or whatever. So that area, it's just down the street kind of. It's probably like less than a half a block. So that one I caught there, but most of them are here on our property.
Yeah. Would he be on your property?
Yes, he's like right next to. This is actually my wood line.
Yeah.
I was waiting. This was a few years ago. My younger son and I, we would kind of wait for my husband to get home. So because he was in like football, like junior football, so we would wait out there for my husband to get home, and I would just take pictures, and he was there watching us as we waited.
Would you say any of these creatures ever come and like look through your windows? Would you?
Yes, and I think I do have those triangular. I actually have huge triangular windows, like in my great room. I have like an open floor plan in my house, and the big ones look through my windows. I've caught little ones also. They carry them, so they could see because they're little.
Yeah.
But the big ones, I might have to send you one.
Yeah, I know you sent that, and you could see it really good right there.
Yes. So this particular night, I was actually, my older son had asked me to cut his hair. So I was like, okay. So I figured, well, you know what? I'm going to set because I didn't think that they looked through my windows. And this actually just happened last year, 2021. Right around like December of 2021. I told my son, I'm going to set up my laptop to like record the windows. So I started recording those. So prior to that, out of the corner of my eye, I would see like a face. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they're like looking through my window. And I would take pictures, and the pictures didn't come out very good. Like I could kind of see them a little bit. But this time I said to my son, this is the first video that I had ever taken of the window. I set up my laptop, and I'm cutting his hair and everything. And it was probably like, I don't know, 19, 20 minutes long. And then I turned it off, and I went to go ahead and look through it. And then I saw that, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And that actually terrified me because that thing is huge. Those triangular windows there, at the bottom ledge, I measured it. It measures 9 feet
Oh,
to the bottom
wow.
edge of the window. Yeah. So that is huge. And he takes up most of that window. And I I've taken pictures, like we take family pictures, like in that area, and we are tiny compared to that face.
Question 2, would you say that it would be this creature looking through? Is it the same one you think, or is it just maybe a cousin? Like, because this one really creeps me out, because you can definitely see a face. Like, yeah.
And I will tell you when I took that one, because it is kind of scary. The one prior to this one that you showed me, I think it's a smaller one.
Yeah.
Just because the area where it was like right, I have this jungle gym.
Yeah.
That we brought here to this house, and they like to hang out there for some reason. The one that you just showed me, that it creeps you out. It creeps me out too. And I actually took that July, like the 4th of July of 2020.
Wow.
We were having a party here, which it was right when COVID was going on. So we only had like my immediate family. It was very small, and we were outside, and I think my sons, they were playing, I think it's called cricket, and then they had like those also, like they throw little bean bags.
Cornhole.
Cornhole,
Yep.
yes. So they were also playing that, and it was actually my husband's stepdad. He was playing cornhole with my husband, and then my sons were playing like the other game, and they were playing right in front of that jungle gym, and I was just taking pictures of everybody playing, and then when I didn't even take that many, so I came in the house, and then after like everybody left and everything, I was looking through my pictures, and then I zoomed in, and there's that face, like he was looking like nobody saw him. Like I had pictures of my sons like right there in that area, and compared to the size of my sons, like this thing was huge.
That is amazing. See, I love it. Like this is amazing. I can't wait. Like, if the offer, I know you said that. Didn't you say that we could come and investigate there one day, like in the future?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. My husband really likes you guys, and I think he would be like, you're probably the only group.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then, quick question: what would you name him if you could give it a name? Because I know he's your favorite, or she. It could be a she too. Like, I know she. Yeah, I know it's your favorite. So this is the red one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm not very good with names.
Yeah, me either.
Just Red.
Yeah, Red. Okay, Red's the name then. Red. Cool. So
Red or Big Red?
Big Red. But awesome. That way we can give it a name now. Like the Wilson family has Red on their property in West Virginia. Yes, it's amazing.
But thank you so much. Yeah. It was good talking to you. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye.
Good night.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
So, dude, I told you.
Yeah, that was the first time I've seen him, and I remember Wendy after I saw her face. I'm terrible with names, but it was really good to see Wendy again and talk to her. Incredible story. I do legitimately think she has a family of Bigfoot watching them, stalking them.
Yes, 100%.
I'm going to point out one big thing. Well, two big things, actually. The first big thing is I'm usually not very keen on the pictures or images that people zoom in. They're really pixelated, really blurry, of woods and trees, leaves, limbs, all that. And they start seeing figures and shapes and calling it faces and Bigfoot. I'm never really big on that. But this one particular time, I'm going to go ahead and say these look like actual Bigfoot figures and beings within the trees. Like, this is the first time. This is the only occasion I'm gonna let it slide this time, because that to me looked very legit.
Yes, and there's no trees that turn red in certain spots and make a light gray.
Well, it wasn't fall.
It wasn't fall. Everything was green and that was red. Everything was green, that was black. The mirrors, the windows, the triangular windows with the faces in them. Insane. It's insane. Like, I can't say anything else. I'm speechless about it. It's insane. Could it be what people... Because that face in the window had a different face in red, which I know red is a block away from her location, but it even has a different face than the black one that's actually on her property. Could it be the shapeshifter things that they call skinwalkers that you and I are getting kind of new to? Could it be? I don't know. I'm no expert, but Wendy, you have my vote on being yes, this is legit. But that's not our job to call it legit or fake. This is amazing, and I appreciate your time.
Yeah, we appreciate your time. And to my second point, you pointed out the triangular window pictures with them, and then she described being basically at least
Yes.
10 foot tall, looking in at her. There was one picture on there that stuck out to me. So, you and Paige have a sighting,
Yes.
and we got to do a story on that sometime in the future. But in that sighting, you described what we later found a sketch of to be a
Yes.
legitimate match of what y'all
Yes.
saw that night,
A
and
legit
it had.
match.
I call them pancake eyes because they're like big, round-looking skin.
Bologna eyes.
Yeah, bologna eyes, pancake eyes, something like that. But that one creature in the triangle window had the same
It did.
eyes as
It
that
did.
sketch, and we'll pull the sketch up now to show you comparisons. But that to me is why skeptics out there I always question, because when you tell a lie is going to change
Yes.
stories with
Yes.
every individual across the board.
She's told me this story since 2016, and it has not changed.
The story hasn't changed, but also what people say they're experiencing or seeing is adding up to other people they never met on different sides of the world, all
Yeah.
walks of life. So how is that a lie? It's food for thought.
You and I can speak for you and I right now because I can't speak for the other guys. We've got to take a trip to West Virginia. Very,
Oh,
very,
absolutely,
very soon.
absolutely. Yeah, we'll try to arrange that. Stay tuned. That would be amazing. Any last words?
Thank you again, Wendy, and thank everyone for listening. Drop your comments down below. Subscribe. Follow our short stories that we're doing now. And Tate and I have something in our back pocket, and we've met a new friend. And you will not want to miss what's coming in the future also. Because I'm ready for him to meet the other T about to be added to the group.
Yeah. Kids, stay tuned. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Wendy's video out. There's a share button, there's a copy button for a reason, to copy this link and post it on your pages. Let's get Wendy's story out there, and if you have a story, send it to us. We'll FaceTime you, we'll talk about it, and leave it up to our community.
But Taylor, I got a question. If somebody out there wants to reach us, how do they contact us?
Email or Facebook. Squatch Watchers on Facebook, or email. It's TaylorCookNC@gmail.com,
tfullbright3@yahoo.com.
or there is an NC Squatch Watch at gmail.com. But I'm always on mine, and I know you're always on yours.
Yeah, same here.
And that's the best way to reach us. And until then, we'll be waiting.
Like and share it. It's not about us. It's about you. Keep watching.
I think our new friend's going to be here on Monday.
Ready to see him?